Top 5 Best presents Bus driver makes an unexpected move after seeing man in a wheelchair. This video is going to be a bit of a double-header, sure to put a big smile on your face. If you like having your day brightened up just a little bit, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be inspired by more heartwarming stories like these every day. In many places around the world, there's an unfortunate stigma against disabled people. It should go without saying that prejudices like these are unacceptable. Disabled people are deserving of basic human decency and respect, and for the vast majority of people viewing this is not news at all. However, there are unfortunately some people who do not understand this, or share this view. More unfortunately, those same people can occasionally be found expressing these beliefs in public society. Having a disability is enough mental stress for most people to deal with. Being publicly ridiculed would only worsen it. So it is good to know that there are people out there who are willing to show these people the respect they deserve. Living with a disability is certainly challenging, but that doesn't mean disabled people want to be pitied or treated differently. For the most part, these people merely wish to go about their daily lives while being treated and respected with dignity, but sometimes even that can prove to have its challenges. Most modern cities have made strides in the field of accessibility for disabled people, but even with the fact that the world is more accessible than it's ever been, getting around can still be a very difficult task. When one wheelchair-bound man couldn't access the bus due to some unsympathetic fellow passengers, he was certain that his commute or even his day would be ruined. Francois Lebarre is a wheelchair-bound man that faces some of the aforementioned challenges. Lebarre is diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, an autoimmune deficiency that can severely impact mobility. So when Lebarre needs to, for example, ride a bus, he needs just a bit more time and space to operate than most people by normal nature. Normally, this isn't much of an issue, but on October 18, 2018, in a suburb just outside of Paris, France, Lebarre encountered a problem. Normally on public buses, there's room for at least one person in a wheelchair, and if there wasn't at first, people would move to clear the way. This time, however, people refused. Lebarre was prepared to laugh it off, but one person in particular was very displeased by the other passengers. When he noticed the passengers on his bus refusing to make way for a wheelchair-bound passenger, the driver of that particular bus refused to sit idly by. In fact, the driver ordered every passenger off the bus, then allowed Lebarre and his brother who was traveling with him on. The passengers, of course, were rather disgruntled by this, but the driver stood firm. He even took Lebarre directly into his intended location with no additional stops. While one could technically say Lebarre got it here, most people with disabilities desire no preferential treatment. They just wish to go about their day like all of us. However, sometimes just by the nature of their lot in life, those with disabilities will just need us to be a little more patient and accommodating. Please try to keep in mind that even if you weren't born with a disability, you're one bad accident away from gaining one. Moreover, consider how you'd want a loved one to be treated if they did have a disability. Would you not want them to receive at least basic accommodations given their condition? We certainly would. But if it were anyone, we'd like them treated with the respect they deserve. It serves as a reminder that there is still some justice in the world that the bus driver chose to be so helpful to Lebarre, when he could have just driven away. Thanks for watching. Tap one of the 2 videos on the screen for another amazing story.